Malala Yousafzai is a 20-year-old girl born on July 12, 1997, who stands tall today for women's education rights. In Mengoria, Pakistan, her school was shattered by the Taliban, a group of people who didn't want girls to get the education they deserved. Malala said, "I raised my voice not so that I can shout, but those without a voice can be heard." She goes to Oxford, supports female education, and makes speeches around the globe, supporting and encouraging girls who know what they deserve.
Malala is a young woman famous for standing up for girls' education rights. She saw the importance of going to school and learning, and stood up for girls to go to school. The conflict occurred when the Taliban wanted to stop all girls in Pakistan from going to school. Malala compromised her safety in order to pursue education in America.
About 11 years old when the Taliban came, she stood up for herself, mostly making speeches and talking to people, including the news. She told the local newspapers that she was afraid that the Taliban would close her school. She also told them that her life was very frightening nowadays. But what was said more than anything was that she wanted to go to school. Soon, the Taliban learned Malala's name and what she stood for. They wanted revenge. They did not like the fact that Malala wanted girls to go to school. They thought girls were just meant for cooking and cleaning, not discovering things, writing books, engineering buildings, or anything that required more intelligence. And they wanted to do something about it.
The Taliban sent her messages of hate in order to stop her from making speeches. She had just gotten out of her exam and was on the bus. The Taliban boarded and immediately demanded, "Which one is Malala? Speak now or I will shoot you all." Malala stood up bravely and said, "I am Malala." Then the Taliban shot her in the head, shattering her skull. She was sent to the Queen Elizabeth Hospital in Birmingham, London. She was extremely lucky to survive. The bullet had broken the thinnest bone in the human skull, sending bits of the skull into her brain. They had to retrieve all of the bits. She was on the road to recovery. She had many exercises to strengthen her brain. Soon, she was able to give speeches again.
They could take away her ability for a while, but they could never take away her determination. She kept making speeches around the world, intimidating the Taliban and breaking the barriers they thought that they had made against girls who wanted an education. "Why is giving guns so easy when giving books is so hard?" Malala had asked. She also said when she was making a speech at the youth takeover of the United Nations, "We only realize the importance of our voice when it is silenced." And these speeches kept coming. They made the Taliban furious. The Taliban tried multiple plans and gimmicks, but after many failed attempts, they began to blow up schools. Once she recovered, she continued standing up for her passion of learning. Now she has an even stronger passion for standing up for what is right.
Malala has been to Kushal Public School, which is run by her father, and at Yadgaston High School. She received the Nobel Peace Prize for standing up for women's education rights, getting fatally shot in the head in the process of piercing her head and shattering her skull, sending fragments of it into her brain while doing it. On the 5-year anniversary of the shooting, Malala attended her first lecture at Oxford, as shown in this tweet she posted, officially announcing her happiness to the world.
Quickly afterward, Malala received the Nobel Peace Prize. She created the Malala Fund, a foundation to help girls get an education. It's been 4 years since the organization was made. The people behind its name have brought a myriad of girls to receive an education, leaving the world with her hard work and extreme passion for women's education. Malala's education has done great things for the world, but she is the first Pakistani to receive the Nobel Prize. But she still has some issues with her brothers.
Along with that, I'm pretty certain that I'm also the first recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize who still fights with her younger brothers.
Conclusion: Malala Yousafzai is a 20-year-old girl who changed the world's view on female education rights. Today, she is attending Oxford University. Her dream has finally come true after years of perilous attempts to receive a great education. As a ponderous result of her resplendent actions for a girl's right to receive proper schooling, our world is now filled with more prodigious young women who fight for what is right. In her ongoing journey, Malala showed the world that everyone deserves an education.